Hello, this is Palaka Patch and welcome back to more of Sunless Sea Zubmariner. And we had a very heavy story-driven episode last time where we became a bit of a postal worker with lots of rats and scary things down spiral staircases. But in amongst of all that info we took in, we absorbed. We absorbed as much as we can. We didn't actually come across any better, either fuel-wise or supply-wise or money-wise. So essentially, that was a big waste of time. So there we go. Good episode. Good episode. I think we better crack on. We're still looking for the Sea of Lilies. I'm told it's sort of around here, sort of east of Fallen London, Middle East. So we're going to have just a bit of a stroll around, see if we can come across anything. Hopefully something will show up because, well, we can't afford to do this much longer, shall we say. Which is never good. 2 fuel. I fear we're probably going to run out. I can't actually get anything to sell, or people don't seem interested in the stuff I have to sell. So that's not very good. We're about to get damaged, which again isn't very good at all. In fact, how do we do this? So let's do that. Here we go. And then repairs 10. Oh! Boom! There we go. So a little bit better off now. We're staying away from you. Stay away. We better throw the Zee bat out. Is there anything around us at all? There are no islands within the Zee bat range. Awesome! Awesome. It's not good. It's not good. Terror is increasing rapidly. You are far from light or hope. What about now? We're a boy. The Zee is wide and dark. Terror is increasing. Good to know. Good to know. A false star flares in the cavern roof directly above you. Flares and fades. Not good. So yeah, we are sort of east. Fed the crew. Was this the... Oh dear. No, we can't take that on. Go away. Can't afford that. Right, so we've got these islands here. Garrick's Scalpel, or Gurks? Garrick. I think it's Garrick. Fed the crew. Discovered Garrick's Scalpel. Hooray! This is terrible. We've got hardly any fuel. I'm floating around. Nothing's coming up. This is essential. I don't know what else to do. Ah, there it is. That's the... Oh, it's getting a bit foggy. Skylar's End. Right, okay. So that's that covered. The air trembles, a breath of change passes. Okay, we're going to have to start heading back. There's not a lot more I can do. My terror is the scary part. I don't appear to be able to lose it, which isn't good. And our fuel isn't good either. I don't think we're going to make it back in one go. We'll give it a punt, but it's not looking the best. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We're discovering everything we can discover, but there we go. No, that's nothing important. We can put desperate measures on now. We might come to that. We're gonna have to go up north, I feel. Unless this is something interesting. Our fuel reserves are empty. The world is webbed with invisible lines. You've crossed one. Tighten them, and it would split like a fruit. Yeah, let's head up. Oh, a light ship. I don't think you can help me. Well, I'm hoping you can help me because we're going to be scuppered if not. Hello. Right, so let's do the light ship before we do desperate measures. They long for news of home. Can we do that? Yes, we can. So we've lost 5 terror, which is awesome. And we have a Zee story. Okay. Any shops here? No? Shipyard? Not at all. Oh dear. Okay, let's do desperate measures. Without fuel, the ship is just an oddly shaped house located somewhere you really don't want to live. This will disappear as soon as you have fuel. If you're in a position to purchase some, don't worry about it. Which we're not. So search your supplies for something of use. How many? 2 supplies. Alas, few supplies. Very little remains to you, but if you're lucky, perhaps there's something you can use. That's just 1, and it's 50-50. That's probably our best bet. Let's try it. No luck. Nothing but barley and bottled ham. This is not good at all. Okay. Do I try again? Let's try again. Nope. Okay. I don't want to be using that last bit of food. I think we can just about get back if we're lucky. So, where was the... was it Demo Island? I think it was Demo Island, wasn't it, before, where we had that good luck finding all those supplies. Let's head north and hope for the best. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So that's the button I meant. Oh God! Right, I don't know. Is it luck? Is it RNG? It's a difficult one. I don't know where I'm going wrong, but we just don't seem to catch a break, as it were. If we head north, we'll hopefully get to Demo Island before. Yeah, once we go past this, before we run out of fuel. And then we'll be able to convert some supplies and take the terror hit. I think the terror hit's probably the... What's this? The Phosgene Bleaks. Here the wilder airs mingle with the airs of the near reaches. Demo's Gate, named for a navigator lost above. How did his bones come below? The fungal station. Here we go. This is where I had a lot of luck last time with supplies. We're just going to have to do it. Have to do it and hope for the best. Right, so back to the funging station. Do we have tea with a factor? Didn't we do that last time? Do we have... I thought we had a port report. For Demo Island. Oh, we must have put it in. Okay. Sorry. Right. So let's do the port report. Cool. That'll be a little bit of cash for us. Do I want to explore Demo Island, or should I just go with tea? We'll get some supplies if we go for tea. So let's do that. Oh, but then again, terror's too high. Rubbish. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Do tea with the factor. Right, we've got 8 fragments, only 1 supply, and we've been told of that place in Vendor, which we were told before anyway. So, crap. There's nothing we can do. We are scuppered. So let's. Yeah, we're scuppered. So, desperate measures. So I can only do the 1 anyway. Unless I make a sacrifice to stone. I'm going to lose you. I'm not actually going to lose anything, am I? So that's fine. Let's make a sacrifice to stone, because we can always heal up when we go back to London anyway. Stone is the kindest of the gods of the Zee, but that's not saying very much. She has a great wound, from which a river of blood flows. Wound yourself in memory of her, and perhaps she'll show mercy. Your ship's doctor bandages the wound efficiently. You pace the deck and ignore the pain as best you can. Your engineer approaches. Captain, there's more fuel in the bins than I realised. Just a little. I'd looked 3 times. I'm sure it wasn't there before, but now it might be enough. You have 1 wound and some fuel. Okay. Right, we're going to be legging it home as quickly as possible. Let's pop in on Pigmote Isle on the way. Or do we have that one? So no, I haven't got time for this. Stay away. Oh, okay, right. You started it. Just remember that. Oh, if I don't die first. Oh god, this isn't good. They shoot quicker than I do. Oh, thank price for that. Please have supplies. Please have supplies. Yes, loot and scuttle. Cache of curiosities, and you are giving me 4 supplies. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. So let's end that. Right, so this time we are going to search for fuels for something to use. So it smells like burning gas, but it will satisfy the engine's hunger for a little while. Right, okay, let's try that. We might get away with that now. We are screwed though. We can't afford to come across anything else. What the hell was I doing before? Let's go down this way. We've got a little bit of time to do this now. Right, pig moat. Do we have pig moat? We don't. Let's go back to pig moat in a second. We'll take the terror hit. And then just hope that we've got enough stuff going on with stories and whatnot to quell the thirst for money. Because we need money. Let's speed this bad boy up. We need to have a look at our... what is she? Chief engineer at some point. With the kooky face tattoo. I'm so sort of concentrating on trying to find... oh, what's going on? Creeping tendrils of fungus, Z-weed, unnameable flora. We entered the snares. I've been concentrating so much on trying to find the Sea of Lilies. We've sort of ignored her, which is probably for the best for the time being. She seems just happy to be on the ship, which is good for us, really. Oh, here we go. Let's see what's going on with the guinea pigs. The rise of Pigmoat Island. Hail, Cavia! The Neef's most adorable nation scurries around your legs. Scintillac harvesters drag heavy bags of the island's bounty to their silos. Industrious rodents work hard on towering edifices, some of them almost neck-high. London will never believe a bloody word of this. I guess that is. Help Cavia resolve the dilemma. An aid runs over. Hairless advisor, you return to us. Praise the tide. We need your wisdom once again. Purchase Scintillac. I'd love to, but I can't afford it. Compile a port report. Well, we can do that. Yep. Captain Whiskers, the Admiralty calls you. So you've heard. At least they pay to laugh at your reports. Okay. Steal the lady's eye. I don't want to upset them. Alright, so let's do this. An aid runs over. Headless advisor, you return to us. We need your wisdom once again. A dilemma. Alright, let's see. The lights of London call to our people, Hairless Advisor. They seek the warmth of its lamps, the abundance of food. The aid leans in. Already the traitors repurpose the impossible lamb's hull into rafts and boats for their shameful and terrible exodus. We cannot survive if our people desert us. What should we do? So an opportunity beckons. If they are desperate to leave, they will pay for passage. Ooh. Suggest appealing to their patriotism. Remind them that why they came here and what they can still become. 36%. Or recommend a display of force. Have them escorted back to town at sword point. Okay. I feel we're going to upset people if we do the display of force. If they want to go, let them go. That's what I say. But we're gonna profit off it. That's for sure. So let's do this. All aboard. 87 Echo. Nice. A word in the right fairy ear. A little distraction. Pigmoat Isle will have to do without some of its workers. At least without the ones who can afford passage aboard your ship. We have lost 2 civilizations. Oh, danger, danger. High voltage. And we've got 50 fragment. But more importantly, we've got some money. Got some money. Right, so if that's the case... Oh, we still can't buy Scintillac. What? 135? You're taking the piss, you are, sir. Taking the piss, I tell you. Right, so can't do that. Let's visit the rat ghetto. Why not? The House of Cavia has not been gracious in victory. The Cavies have forced their rivals into the swamps and hold them there with a high-spiked wall. Thick black mud squelches underfoot as you pass through the guarded gates. Hungry eyes watch you approach. Smuggle fuel into the ghetto. The rats huddle for heat, clinging tight to scraps of stolen blankets. Success will improve pigment oil spirit. But I don't have enough fuel. Okay. Attempt to broker a union. Cave will be stronger if its two houses work together. Success will boost spirit. Failure will reduce it. Probably best not to do that. Assist the rodent revolution. Outsider, grant us your strength. When our enemies lie humiliated, we will give you the rat star. This guarantees you the rat star, but will cost 5 iron. We've got 54. I don't like rats with their red beady eyes. No, not helping them. Not helping them. I think we're done here, aren't we? Yeah, we're done. Still, we've made a bit of moolah, which is good. And we've still got enough supplies. We can always convert supplies into fuel if we start to get low. So let's leave this furry place. Did we have the salt lions? Did we have the salt lions? I don't think we did. No, let's pop to the salt lions. So we want to go down south. So let's just head straight down. Turn that bad boy off. As I said, I'm not too fussed about fuel at the moment. With the supplies we've got, we can always just keep converting the fuel or the food into fuel. Oh dear. Horrors below. Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking up at us. One says, his voice a tremble. Call them away or don't look, or bring out the nets. Well then, let's catch it. 64%? Let's give it a whirl. What is it? It comes dripping from the sea, sleek as a seal, but its eyes are faceted. One sailor covers his ears. I swear, he says afterwards, I heard it scream like a woman. We succeeded. We now have a strange catch, and we've gained another terror. Good? Bad? Dunno. About to come into this bit of dark part of the map. A baked breeze rises, the improbable scent of stone out of some distant desert. You are close to the salt lions. Wilbert's Abyss. Oh, let's just take a hard left here. Let's open up this little bit of the map as well. There's probably nothing in it, but for the sake of... there we go, opening it up. At least we know now. Our fuel reserves are empty. Alright, so let's convert some more supplies. We could possibly buy stuff now. I don't know. I think they're traders here, aren't they? At the Salt Lions. They should have something at Zealport for us to purchase. Could do some more Zintelak just to do that one quest. Blue lightnings crawl leisurely up the funnel. Saint Aramis is dancing, the cry goes up. And a big ass crab to pot. Righty, so what have you? The Salt Lions. Right, so let's do the port report. Cool. Right, so visit the Unmakers. Muscular pick wielders rest on camp stools, watching you approach, passing hip flasks around. An unctuous overseer beckons you to sit. We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4, I wouldn't call it Station 4, it's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult ballast. Most of them. Some go down to the places under the bazaar. More tea cakes. So we've lost some terror and we've got a fragment. Cool. Any shops? No shops? No nothing. Great. Feckin' great. Okay, right, so we're heading directly east now. We're hoping the crabby crab stays away, because we can't afford to take a hit. I might even have to use the oh bollocks, there's something chasing us, pull on the engines onto full pelt button, which we haven't used yet. So there's always chance of a new thing, I suppose. But we're looking at just getting back in one piece at this point. If we can make it back, I'd call that a win, I suppose. Thankfully, the map seems a lot bigger than it actually is whilst you're travelling on it. So that's not so bad. And we should also be out to sea long enough to be able to get back to London and have something happen for us. Home waters. Sailors dawdle at the rail, watching for the lights of London. Almost there, lads. Almost there. A sluggish wave. The ship pitches. Let's get this ship shape, because we're knackered. An offer of assistance. We don't need assistance. We're good. We're home. London ho. Okay, and we made it. The lights of London welcome you home. The storyline only appears when you've been at sea for a little while, which we have. A breath of relief. As soon as the gangplank touches the quayside, the terrors of the deep sea lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily, but what dreams may cling? Hello. Does this mean, is this when we lose our terror? It is. Huzzah. As soon, oh, we don't have it. Terror is always reduced to 50 when you return to London. If it's higher, however. If your terror was high, you may suffer nightmares later. Oh, okay. Ooh, we have menaces, nightmares, strength. And an occurrence, your terror quality is now 50 fearful. Well, let's collect messages from the harbour master, I guess. Oh, the clatter and song of the dockside, it soothes the soul. Are there messages for you? Let's see, something has changed underneath. Someone wants to sign on. The blind bruiser attends to business on the dock. And that's all for now. Okay. Good evening, Captain. And what a marvellous evening it is, if you don't mind me saying. So, and give... This is terrible. Start. Good evening, Captain, and what a marvellous evening it is, if you don't mind me saying so. And given it is my impression you are an obliging sort, I imagine you will not mind at all. And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo, if you happen to be in the area. The cheery man will, of course, cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience. Well, we got the hold space, that's fine. Accept the commission. Ask if there's another task you could perform instead. I see you are hesitant. Perhaps you find Mount Palmerston unbearable, and who could blame you? Well, if you have the vinegar, there is another matter which you might be able to assist me with, or refuse the commission. He's got a big knife, one eye. You can tell he can handle himself. So, have I been to Mount Palmerston? I don't think I have I? We've got the vinegar. Let's see if there's something else we can do. I see you are hesitant. Perhaps you find my... Yes, I think you'll be very suitable for this task. Very suitable indeed. Okay. My employer is a gentleman of considerable vitality and also humour. However, and as much as it pains me to say, he is not the man he was. Years ago, an ingrate of no current importance poisoned him with Cantus gaster venom, and he hasn't been right since. Can't walk most days. I have made what may yet transpire to be a rash promise to restore him, and I am hereby soliciting your assistance. Can you restore someone's youth and vigour? You can try. Okay, we'll do that. Some time ago, we sent an emissary to the Fathom King's hold. He was to ascertain whether his complexity was aware of a treatment that would restore my employer to his, what I am not embarrassed to say, to call glory. Regrettably, the emissary is yet to return. Would you mind tracking him down and ascertaining exactly what the bloody problem is? Yeah, why not? You accepted the cheery man's assignment. No idea where that is. We'll look at that at a later point. So, what can we do? What can we do? Let's go to the Admiral first. And we want to submit our port reports. I think there's not a lot else I can do. Yep. So, Gators Morn, you have something for us to tell us about the pirate fleets of the forest? Yes, we do. We have 30 Echo, Admiral's Favours, Fuel. Awesome. Shepherd's Isles, submit as fact. We do hear some peculiar tales of that place. Or Shepherd Isles, submit as unsubstantiated hearsay. Which is, well, yeah. Let's do that. It's better to get a little bit of fuel than none at all. So we'll do that. That's worth 10 Echo. Got some more fuel. I agree, it does seem implausible. So many of the stories from that place do. Still, there is a little gold of truth in the mud of rumour from time to time. So it wasn't worth a lot there. Nuncio. Ah, yes. The place that lures away postmen. One hears no end of complaints from the postal service. So, got some more echo with that. More fuel. Cool. Pig moat again. That's with 10 echo. And we've got some more fuel. The Salt Lions. That's with 20 echo. We've got some more fuel. Right, we're using Admiralty's favour here. So let's leave that for a second. And go to the dark speckled Admiral. And let's use a favour here. So we've got 2 to 3 fuel. Possibly. Repairs needed. Yes, it is. So if you've done good work, the Admiralty will issue you with a book of little chitties. Let's give it a whirl. Hooray! Yes, we got 2. That's not bad. That's not bad. Do we do it again? Let's do it again. Hooray! Number 2 fuel. How many is that now? We can do it once more. Let's do it. 3 fuel that time. Success! The quartermaster is not usually friendly, but you have enough sailors' jokes and harbour gossip to set her laughing nostalgically. She is remarkably livable with the measurement of fuel. Excellent. I think that's the first time I've actually made her smile. Awesome. And then, yeah, we want Admiralty yards because that doesn't cost us half as much. So, yep. So that's just fixed right and ready. And then if we go back to the Admiralty and hand into Mo Island. So your visit to the Mo Island has been confirmed by the Admiralty Records Office. Oh, we didn't get a... No. Yeah, I think that's all we can do. Maybe I should have handed it to him instead. Oh, I know. He's not interested unless I've got 3 ports. So, yeah, we'll leave that. So it wasn't bad. 13 fuel. We need supplies, though. So, cruise and Wolfstack docks. There is no danger here. Try to enjoy yourself. How much is it going to cost me? 10 echo. Let's do it. Let's do it. There is no danger here. Try to enjoy yourself. Sea shanties, good companionship, and the warmth of a pub fire. Very nice. And I was fortunate. Awesome. So lost 5 terror. We've lost 30 echo. That's fine. We've got some recent news. And we've lost our day. No problemo. We can hire on more crew. I don't really want to spend the money as of yet. I'm interested to see who my new recruit is, though. On later visits, different officers. Right, engage an officer. The Canelian Exile. Captain, I know the way. Let me show you. The Exile is the first officer who increases mirrors and pages. How much? 50 echo? Yeah. Or we can have a sailor. Yeah. Unlocked for another day. Yeah. 50 echo. Yeah. We've got lots of fuel. I'm not worried about fuel. I'm worried about supplies. Well, we can always go to the Alarming Scum and hopefully get some supplies through that. So let's do this. Here I am, a ship, I suppose. Is both always here and never there, because there becomes here. Okie dokie. Wow, you're a jolly person. Let's do that now. So officers. A blind one. Great. But our mirrors and pages are up. Let's have a quick word with her. She has the discomforting, even irritating habit of answering your questions just before you finish speaking. Invite her to dine with you. I prefer the girl with the tattoo face. Or ask her to dine with you. What's the difference? Ask her to remove her glasses. You'll need to tempt her with the very finest gossip of the Zee, which we can do. But don't ask her to remove her glasses. Oh, okay. What's the difference? Don't think there is one. We can increase our mirrors. That's fine. In which case, can we ask you to dine with us? Oh, we can. Okay. Invite her to dine with you. Because we have a strange catch. That's a lovely idea, but how about a fish dinner? I do have quite particular tastes in fish. Okie dokie. A knowing smile. I've heard about you. You like to invite your officers to dinner, learn their secrets. Well, you don't need to dig far to find my secret. I wanted to talk to you about it, actually. I've never met my mother. I know my father. I'm a countess on his side, actually. I'd like to find her. She's somewhere out at Zee, if only. Really? You'd help me? That's too kind. If you insist. Here, it so happens that I made a list early tonight. Her mother will be found in one of these places. Wither, the Isle of Cats, Irem, the Shellanat, Khan's Shadow, Port Cornelian, or the surface port of Naples. Review this in your journal under learning about Maybe's daughter. So we've gained a secret. We've lost our supplies. Doesn't matter. We've lost our strange catch. No worries. We've got all those places to visit. Great. I think. Right. So let's go to Rosa's Wharf next. Oh. I have that. This is the first time I've been able to sell something here. The Rose Market caters to collectors and eccentrics. Madame Soshana is seeking an extraordinary implication. The fortune teller, under her many scarfs, sips tea in a quiet corner of the market. She'll pay well for something portentous. Okay, we'll do that then. Great and terrible. Wow! Soshana holds a mirror over her pot of tea. The steam fogs the glass. As is market tradition, you write your information into the condensation with a finger. When you have finished, there is a rustling beneath her scarves. A wrinkled hand emerges from the silk and places a fat envelope next to the teapot. For the knowledge and your silence. We've gained a load of echo. Awesome. I feel like we're not going to struggle now. We might be able to even upgrade this ship. Can we buy a ship? We can't buy a ship, but even so, that was great. Oh, I feel like we turned a corner. Okay, right, so let's go to the Alarming Scholar next. All right, what can we give you? What can we give you? I don't know if I want to give you the Searing Enigma in case I can sell that next time I come to port. So let's just give you Z stories. How many do we have? 1. We gained 10 echo. 2 change points, 2 more needed to reach level 4. Okay. But then again, maybe I'll get some next time round. Do I give the Searing Enigma out? Oh, I don't know. Let's do it. Oh! Such wealth! Wow! I gained 1,000 echo. You've earned enough echoes to buy better equipment for your ship. Click on the shops tab. A new engine or deck weapon would be a good first purchase. Cool! Give it to me. Yes, now I understand. Listen, the net, the law, the harm, the sky, the light, the clock, the Z, the eye, the night. Leave me now. I have things to do. Wow, glad I did that. Glad I did that. Right, okay. Well, I guess we go shopping. I think we'll do that in the next episode. That was a fantastic end to this episode. I feel like our luck has changed. We could even go and buy a new ship, couldn't we? How much money do we have? 1,488. Ridiculous. We already got Matilda class. Oh no, we can't. Lampard class cutters next one. 2,000 echoes, then 3,007, then 14, then 29. So we can downgrade and get money back. Hooray! No, we won't do that. So looks like we're upgrading next time after buying lots and lots of supplies, because we need lots and lots of supplies. I might buy a few fuel. Oh, I could buy foxfire candles and fuel as well. That could be interesting. And then we could go back to the postal place and have another look down in the bottom bit. But again, I digress. We will crack on with that in the next episode. So, interesting episode coming up if you haven't liked the past couple. But as I always end, let's do it properly. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy.